Okay, so we have just arrived the most developed and historical part of Luanda, and as you
We are in a
see,
historical monument.
as you see that one monument, what this monument
Unknown soldier. Unknown soldiers.
Okay.
Like those soldiers that they are not known. Yeah, it represents them basically.
Okay. So as we saw on the way to this area, like we saw many traffic light is not functioning. Do you know the reason why they are not functioning? But we saw a huge contrast between our area, like where we are now, and the area where we were in the market like yesterday.
Yeah, really different from each other, because market just represent the popular, the common way of Angolan people they live in, and this is like the downtown.
How has Angola changed since oil booming?
Well, I'd like to say that it's not too much, because we're not like too much rich. We're not too rich as the people think, because
So we have just arrived at urban area where we see some like skyscrapers, like all beautiful. What's the area called?
this is downtown.
This is downtown.
Let's get
Is this area safe enough?
Yeah, actually it is, because this is downtown. They cannot threaten you, or they cannot steal you or something. Feel safe.
Okay, so we have just arrived the most developed and historical part of Luanda, and as you
We are in a
see,
historical monument.
as you see that
Unknown soldier.
one monument, what this monument
Unknown soldier. Unknown soldiers.
Okay.
Like those soldiers that they are not known. Yeah, it represents them basically.
Okay. Nice. It is one of the how we call symbolized monument here. in Luanda.
Yeah. One of the symbolic things.
Okay. I see.
National Bank of Angola. And the spot written, I love Rwanda.
So we can say this area is most developed part of Rwanda.
No, the only one, but we have other ones. Yeah, very famous and developed as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is one of the most. Yeah, one of them.
Okay. Yeah. But we saw a huge contrast between our area, like where we are now, and the area where we were in the market like yesterday.
Yeah, really different from each other, because market just represent the popular, the common way of Angolan people they live in, and this is like the downtown. Here you can find every kind of people.
Okay.
Yeah, and the good buildings, a nice building, and like such as National Bank, some monuments, and some museums also. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just for like the downtown of the city. Normally, downtown is a place here in our country where the people set up a company, like the headquarters of a company.
Okay.
And
It's like a commercial area.
Sure. Yeah, just for
Okay.
because this area can represent the country.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see one of the monuments also.
What's that pink building for?
This pink building means not, but it is like National Bank.
Okay, National
Yeah.
Bank.
A very famous.
Hola.
Very famous.
Hola, ¿cómo va?
Don't greet them. Não tem dinheiro. Não tem dinheiro.
They are asking for money.
Yeah, asking for money. Don't film the military guys.
So as we saw on the way to this area, like we saw many traffic light is not functioning. Do you know the reason why they are not functioning?
Honestly, I don't know the reason.
Is it due to power shortage or power cut or something like that?
No,
No?
no. But honestly speaking, I don't have any clue why it doesn't work. Because actually, it is very normal here. Yeah, I don't have any clue. I cannot.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain this.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to make me another question, like relating. Relating what?
We just came to a beautiful seaside walk where we see beautiful landscape.
Over there, you can see the ships. Yeah, those ships. You see the boats. Yeah, the electric ones. Yeah, over there you can see. And I think that's the seashore, if I'm not mistaken. Offshore.
Offshore.
Yeah, I think so. Over there. Yeah.
All of them are owned by Chinese company.
I'm not pretty sure. Maybe. Maybe.
This area is really comfortable and very calm place. As we saw many foreigners doing exercise.
So sure. See?
Okay, so we have just arrived a symbolic sign that says I love Luanda, but it's written in Portuguese. Is that because Angola used to be a former colony of Portugal?
Eu amo Luanda.
I amo Luanda. I amo Luanda. That means I love Luanda. Tá vendo? Você que fazendo?
Aqui,
Ah, he's
What's
working.
that?
He's working for.
Yeah,
he's working
yeah.
to wash like someone's shoes.
Yeah.
Asking if has a parents. He does. What makes him walk here, even though he has a parents?
O que tu faz também aqui, sabendo que você
vamos levar coisa na minha casa.
To take that. Ah, okay.
não vai querer?
Tem mais um, tá ficando bom, não tô para ele.
You want it?
It's banana or it's banana?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this
Like,
one.
it's also
Yeah.
How much? How much?
Vai, vai.
Vai dar
No problem.
just one.
Obrigado.
Yeah. Obrigado. Obrigado.
Hola. Tá vendo? Tá vendo?
The army.
Right. So where are we heading now? Where are we going?
We're heading to Luanda Island.
Rwanda Island.
Yeah. Get up over here.
Depois não você.
Tá bom.
Ah, ele não vai correr.
Okay, so we have just arrived the edge of the island of Rwanda, which is a spit off the shore of Rwanda, country's southwestern coast, where you can see like beautiful beach and ocean, and we see locals bathing on the ocean. It's very calm place. So how do you like this place?
It is good place to chilling out. For example, if you wanna hang out with somebody or your friend, this is the beautiful and the most suitable place to go to have a swim. Yeah, to dive a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the place.
Okay.
Rwanda Island.
Oh yeah, Rwanda Island. So although this place it should be, a touristy place, we don't see like any food stall or any like restaurant
Over there.
over there.
There is. This is too big. We're only in a few parts.
But this is the edge of the island.
Yeah, yeah. This is the edge.
It should be more. It should be the most, how do we call it, prospect.
By another side, there's like a big side. Yeah. They enjoy that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly people enjoying that side.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is a little bit dangerous for swimming. Yeah.
Okay.
We had some reports of some people that they've been here, they dive here, and some of them they just drown.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they go to swim over here and to go another
I
place.
see. So this is just for local to hang out, isn't it?
Yeah, actually local people, but some foreigners they always come to they usually come here for having swims. Yeah.
Yeah. Obrigado.
No, for you.
Delicious. So we just met a local lady who's selling the coconuts in the island. So we're gonna ask a couple of questions to the local lady. So can you ask her like how long has she selling the coconuts?
Ele perguntou há quanto tempo a mãe está vendendo?
2 anos.
For 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
Is her business doing good?
Perguntou se o teu negócio está indo bem.
Mais ou menos.
She said more or less.
Okay. What made her start selling the coconuts?
O que é que fez a mãe começar a vender?
Um pouco. Porque não trabalho, não tem trabalho.
She said because she doesn't have any job.
Oh, okay. But I see. So, as you see, Angola is very rich in oil, like natural resources. So, how has Angola changed since oil booming?
Well, I'd like to say that it's not too much because we not like too much rich. I mean, we're not too rich as the people think, because our oil is just helping us to build in the country again. I mean, to rebuild the country, but we're still developing. We're still in the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think has oil changed the life here in Angola positively?
Well, I mean, it just influenced and helped the some factors in Angola, like some infrastructures, some buildings. I mean, and it's keeping helping us with some how do I say, some investments. I mean. Yeah, it's a good investment.
Okay. So another question. So Angola has also known as the country which had experienced, very long-standing war. So I think she has survived like during the war. So how was the life during the war?
Él preguntó cómo fue la vida de la mujer durante la guerra civil o guerra. She said unfortunately she couldn't see the war at the country.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was little. Yeah, and maybe she was living in another place that it wasn't like affected with the war. Well, for some people that they were at the countryside, it was terrible because they couldn't have the liberty to live, the freedom to stay in that place because they were oftenly threatened by some soldiers, and it was, of course, interrupting their lives there at the countryside. But now things change. War ended and they are having normal life. Some people they are keep struggling and they are keep battling to have what they want. For example, she's doing a great job actually. She's selling coconut to earn some money per day and in order to afford food for her family.
Okay. Lastly, any message to the world?
Preguntó si a menos quería decir algo
about Angola.
acerca de Angola, si es un buen país.
Epa, afuera de Angola, mais ou menos, a fome acontece muito.
She said it's a nice country, even though there is hunger problem, the lack of food and lack of money. Yeah, actually, this is some of few problems Angolan people they face naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, muito obrigado.
Obrigada.
Present.
Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Okay.